Hoodrich Radio 96.7. The Beat is the voice of DJ Scream Moran is here. We got a special guest in the building. He is making a lot of noise out here. Let's give it up for Travis Thompson.
Hey, thank you, man.
Thank you for having me, man.
Thank you for having me. What you mean, man? Anytime y'all tell me to pull up, I'm pulling up. Don't
there it is, man.
And he was on time, everybody.
For the people that might be not, I'll be all the way familiar with you yet. Introduce yourself, man. Let them know.
I'm Travis Thompson.
And everything.
I'm Travis Thompson. I'm a rapper and director from Seattle, Washington. Been doing my thing for a while. Things are starting to pick up the past year, and I'm here now with Scream and shit. You feel me? Yeah.
Multiple wins, multiple wins.
Moran just left Seattle, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was just telling me.
Fresh Pharaoh show.
Hey, okay, bet.
That's our homie. And literally everywhere we went, they were talking about you.
For real?
Yes, honestly.
That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear.
Shout out to the bakery.
Hey, shout out to the bakery. Shout out everywhere in Seattle, man. We get mad love out there. That's the thing too. We've been Seattle's one of those cities where it's if you from there, you can almost sustain yourself for a while just being an artist from the city. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I lived off being a Seattle rapper for a whole year before the world even started paying attention. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's a city that supports its own. So that's good to hear. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's happening.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Tell us how you even got to the point of rapping and some of the things that influenced you to make you start rapping.
Man, so I grew up skateboarding. So I would see I would see music in all the skate videos I watched, and I was that's how I would find music. I'd be oh, whatever this is, I gotta ask my pops, so I gotta figure out what song this is. And then I go download it off DatPiff, and then but I'd always write. I'd write stories my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And poetry. And then in high school, I did spoken word poetry. I did this thing called You Speaks, and they took me around the country doing poetry slams and open mics. But I really wanted to make music. So around senior year of high school, maybe 17, 18 years old, I was all right, I'm gonna take this shit seriously. And then been moving ever since, you know what I mean? Started opening shows in Seattle, putting out music, just doing my thing. And then I dropped an album about a year ago called You Good, and that's when things really kind of started moving for real.
Now you got some heavy features on this new project,
hey,
man.
Thank you, man.
Macklemore, shouts to A-Track. Tell us how some of these came about.
Man, honestly, it all came about of me being hey, you think this person will be on my album? And then my managers would be I don't know, hit him up, see if they would, you know what I mean? And A-Track, I seen him scratching on someone else's album, and I was yo, I don't know if you be down, but I'm trying to have you come through him. And he was oh, I'll get it to you tomorrow. And he just had, you know what I'm saying, made it happen. Mac, he put me on the first tour I ever went on. When I had 2,000 followers, took me around the whole country in a tour bus, put me on Fallon. You know what I'm saying? So that was easy. You know what I mean? I just had to text him. I could text bro right now and be I need another one. He'd be all right, bet.
That's what's happening.
But Gio and Sir Mix-a-Lot were legends that I was all right, bet. These were kind of sought after. I have to work for these. I gotta hit multiple people, hit the teams of multiple people, you know what I'm saying? But we made it happen, yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So, what was it like for you growing up in Seattle? Because, it's known for grunge and rain and now weed. So.
Yeah, it's facts. It is. See, the city is known for grunge, but I was born in 96, so I was a little...
Oh, yeah.
I was a little past that, you know what I'm saying? But, so when I grew up in the city, I was I was on, Blue Scholars, Common Market, Ross Sion, Macklemore, Grinch, Saw, all these other. I grew up in a city of I grew up in the Seattle hip hop scene. You know what I'm saying? So I was going to shows with my backpack when I was 13 years old, by myself, kicking it. So that's why people in Seattle might talk about me, because it's I've been the kid.
You've been
you know what I'm saying? I've been out there. People can ask about me. I did a interview show when I was in high school too, for Seattle artists. You know what I mean? If you are involved in Seattle music, you've seen me somewhere since I was a child. You know what I mean? So that's how I came up in the city.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So we in Atlanta, man. How has Atlanta influenced your style and everything musically?
Man, I feel Atlanta has influenced everyone's music and production wise.
Facts.
Man, I don't know. That's really all I can say in terms of. I remember one of the first mixtapes I ever downloaded was a Gucci mixtape for sure, because I went to the skate park and they were "You got Blink-182 on your iPod? What are you doing?" You know what I'm saying? And they just,
Gucci.
That's what I said. They put me on Wayne, Gucci, everything they could. Any name I heard at the skate park, I was all right, I got to go download that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Atlanta, man. This is my first time here, so I'm trying to get influence. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to
absolutely.
I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to do it up.
Can you go to Magic?
I'm trying to do it up.
Are you old enough to go to Magic City?
I am old enough to go to Magic City. I just turned.
Take him to Magic City. Take him
to
Take him all around Atlanta. You got to see Atlanta,
that's
bro.
the thing too. It's a whole different culture out here. That's what people tell me, bro. It's different. It's you know what I'm saying? Even going to you already know it's rap. It's rap shit though.
Right.
yeah.
But I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to get some wings. I'm trying to do all of it. I'm trying to do it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What's some of the other things do you still skateboard?
I do. Okay. I do. Yeah, man. I mean, I shouldn't be because I'm too fat. I'm washed. Like, I got things to do. I'm like, damn, my ankle is sore. I'm walking into like interviews at radio stations and my like knees are sore, and I'm like, I don't need to do all this.
You too young for that, bro. You too young.
But at the same time, I mean, if you start skateboarding, you never stop. You know what I mean? That's in you. It's the same as rapping. You know?
Any other hobbies?
Man, besides skateboarding and rap, I wish I could tell you that there was more hobbies, but this is my whole life. Like, I've been doing this since I was like 17 years old. Because I was never a person who could like, I had multiple jobs, you know what I'm saying? I worked at a factory, I worked at Old Navy, I worked at a pizza place, but like, I was hella lazy, I was a bad employee, but like, I would work hella hard on other things, you know what I'm saying? Like, my grades would be horrible, but they'd fly me around the country for performances, you know what I'm saying? Like, so my parents were always like, all right, this kid is different, but he works hard when he wants to. You know what I mean?
And so like, loves or what he has
that's what I'm saying. And all I'm really passionate about is making music, making videos, skateboarding, kicking it with the homies. That's really all it is. Yeah.
Okay. And a Travis Thompson show, man. Tell them what you can expect.
Man, Travis Thompson shows are lit. So like, I have a DJ, I have a guitarist, and I also have a drummer. So it's like, you know how when you see a hip hop act with the drummer, sometimes the drummer kind of like drowns the whole thing out. It's like too much. It's like you know what I'm saying? It's like way too much. I feel like my show, it's like everyone who plays on it is like they sit on top and it's super tight and everything sounds good. And it feels like you're still getting the same record even though there's like added production onto it. And that turns up, you know what I mean? Like, and also I've been doing my thing for like a few years now. So when people come to my shows, they've been riding with me for a little bit. Like, you guys know how it goes. When you go see an artist in New York or LA, it's an industry show. The whole label put 200 people in there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's not how our shows are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can sell more tickets in like Nebraska and Denver and Phoenix than I can New York or LA. You know what I'm saying? Because like the industry is just now being like, oh, this is kind of tight. You know what I'm saying? But like, we've been doing our thing for a few years now, putting up numbers and like developing a core fan base of people. You know what I mean? So like, our shows are turned up because kids are excited. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Saying, have you done?
We have a different kind of fan base.
Right. So it's like, you're young. Have you done so much so soon? So does anything excite you?
Man, yeah, everything excites me. But at the same time, it all feels like it's supposed to happen. Okay. So it's like, even when things are exciting, I'm like, damn right, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we've been working super hard for everything we get. At the same time, like, I try to remember, like, I'm extremely blessed. I'm extremely, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, yeah. No, like, I get excited, but I'm like, yeah, no, we earned this. We're supposed to be here. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what excites him. The DMs that he gets now.
Yes, talk about the DMs. Tell us about the groupies,
DMs
bro.
are a little different.
Man, we done met them Seattle girls
DMs,
now.
My DMs is mad regular, man. I get DMs from like lacrosse playing high school kids being like, hey, rap on my song. You know what I'm saying? That's what the majority of my DMs are. You feel me? They ain't that crazy. They're cool though. Yeah, they're fun.
That's right.
I got a girl though. I'm kicking it.
That's what's up, man. The young way.
Faithfulness, bro.
Trumpet season started early.
I mean, rap, it is what it is.
Yes, let's keep that safe. So, all right, 3 things that, as we say in Atlanta, burnt out. You say washed up. But 3 things that are washed up or burnt out, and 3 things that are the new wave to Travis Thompson.
Man, 3 things that are washed.
It could be shoes. It could be TV shows. It could be...
Man, 3 things. Let me be positive first. Let me be positive first.
Yeah.
3 things that I'm super into. 3 things that I'm been on lately. I feel like Nike SBs are having a comeback.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I grew up on Nike SBs.
I always respect the Nike SBs because
people don't talk about it.
They don't talk about it.
Very underrated.
And it brings you away from the hype beast.
Exactly. But Travis Scott wore some SBs in that Astro War video, and it kind of like ruined the market for everybody. I was trying to get the SBs on the low and come back crazy with them, and now they're back up. Man, what else is popping? I don't know. I don't know if it's a wave, but I feel like people underappreciate Vietnamese food.
Okay.
You feel me?
What is that? Is that faux stuff?
Is it Thai?
Yeah.
Pho, bro.
Pho. It's fun. But there's also like
they bring it in here and it smells so bad.
No,
you said pho smells bad?
I mean the one that they bring in here.
No, Kodak. Not me.
Kodak. Kodak. He brought some pho in here one day.
From Atlanta?
Yeah,
but it wasn't from an official place. Like, it's so many good pho and Thai places out here. Okay. So many, bro.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, and people only know about pho too. There's like banh mi, that's like the sandwich. There's bun Seattle, but it's like the Seattle. Like, there's hella Vietnamese people, so like people don't know about it. Yeah. What else is popping?
SB Dunks.
SB Dunks, Vietnamese food. Shoot, can we talk about artists?
Yeah, for sure.
First off, myself.
Okay.
No, I'm playing. I've been super listening to Baby Keem and Rex Life Raj.
Okay. I've been haven't checked it out in detail.
I've been listening to them a bunch lately. And things that are washed, shoot, I don't know. I think dudes trying to be hella cool, and like, I think taking yourself too seriously is definitely on its way out. You know what I mean? People, I feel like being cool as hell looks exhausting. I feel like people are over it. You feel me? Like, I don't know.
I agree.
To another thing that's over with, Flying Spirit, over. Over for that.
I never
over
flew
for that.
I can't relate.
Nah, I flew.
Moran was considering flying Spirit to Seattle. I said, bro, I want you to make it back alive.
Don't even do it.
Make it back alive.
I've never flown Spirit before, so I just
they'll be like, hey, it's a $30 ticket, but you got to pay $40 for that bag. You got to pay $50 for some water. You know what I'm saying? They'll just hit you with crazy things here and there. No, Flying Spirit is over with. Frontier 2, over.
Damn.
Over.
Good brother.
All right, thanks for saving my life, everybody.
Don't do that, bro. Do not do that to yourself. It's weird. I'd rather not. I'll stay home before I fly Spirit.
I'd try to drive.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, hanging onto the wing of a plane at that point. What else is washed? I don't know. It's not even here anymore, but I feel like people like Friends too much. The show.
Oh, Friends.
Yeah.
Why you going hard on Friends, man?
I don't know. I mean, I like bad things too. I like Burger King sometimes, so like I get it when people watch it.
Have you had the Impossible Whopper?
No, I haven't.
Bro, the Impossible Whopper is the truth.
Oh, it's hidden like that?
Yes,
did I walk into a Burger King room?
No,
My
you're
bad.
not. I'm just trying to put you on game. Bro.
No,
that vegan burger is hidden.
Burger King's out too. My bad. I don't mean to ruin that endorsement in the future, but I can't do it, man.
You gotta be true to yourself.
I served my time with Burger King, man. It's over.
For sure.
Okay. Well, that's fair. That's fair enough.
That's fire.
What are you looking forward to accomplishing and doing in the year 2020 since we're coming up on it?
Man, hopefully in 2020 I get to keep working with people I've been listening to for a long time. Hopefully I get to play in bigger rooms for people that we ever played before. Hopefully I get to, I don't know, in 2020 I want to make an album that people talk about for a really long time. I want to, yeah, man, I just want to do the same thing I've been doing, but on a higher scale and just keep moving. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm already living the dream, you know what I'm saying? I already get to wake up every day and make music and, like, tour the country, but at the same time, like, I want to make it bigger. I want to reach more people. I want to touch more people. I feel like I have things to say. I feel like the music's good. I feel like people can connect with it. So I just want to keep doing this on a higher scale, really.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Super dope.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the project now.
Hey, hell yeah.
What's the record or two? I don't want to be unfair with you. What's the record or two that to you that means the most to you?
On the whole album?
Yeah.
Man, so I think Malice is one that means a lot to me. That's the single that we're pushing right now. But it's like, I love it because it feels like a culmination of everything I've done up into this point. You know what I'm saying? It feels like sonically everything I've done blended into one song. But at the same time, it feels like something that the average person has never heard before. You know what I mean? It feels commercially accessible and ready, but there's something weird about it. There's something different about it, and you're like, why is this kind of weird and different? And I think that's Seattle. You know what I mean? I think Seattle comes through on the album in a really special way that I think a lot of people don't experience in their everyday like listening. You know what I'm saying? Because how many artists can you name on Rap Caviar that are from Seattle? Sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many people you can name on Most Necessary besides like me and Mosey right now? You know what I mean? That's really about it. So I'm trying to just like put Seattle sound in people's ears. So Malice, really, and then God's Favorite. You know what I'm saying? Those two songs, we made them in the same week. They were just like, I knew they were the singles from Jump. They just make me feel good. They're the ones I'm not sick of. I can play them whenever. You know what I'm saying? When you make an album, you listen to a song a million times, so when it comes out, you're almost like dead to it. But like, I still listen to those off the album and get really excited. And I think people should know them.
That's
okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's definitely a distinct sound when you hear the album. Like, it's
Thank you, man.
Where did this come from? It's new. It gives you a new
Thank
feeling,
you.
man.
Right. That's the goal, man.
Before you ride out, man, we always like to give people motivation. So if there's some young kids on the come up trying to get it, they're a little down and out, give us some motivation right now.
Man, so if you're a young kid on the come up who's down and out, just know that there's old heads who aren't on the come up who are millionaires who are down and out. You know what I'm saying? So like, everyone always wants more. I'm learning every day to not compare my journey to anybody else's. I'm going to get what I'm going to get. Life's going to turn out for me how it's going to turn out. And complaining about it's only going to leave me in a worse headspace. You know what I mean? So like, that's what I've been telling myself and telling other artists that like I talk to. It's like, don't compare my journey. Don't compare your journey to anybody else. Like, keep doing you. And if it works, but just be authentic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't have said any.
Wise words, man.
Wise
words, man.
Give everybody that Instagram, that Twitter, that website, and let them know how they can. That the album's out.
I'll let them know everything, man. Yes. I'll let them know everything. So my name is Travis Thompson. My new album, Reckless Endangerment, is out now. You can follow me at Travis X Thompson, TravisX THOMPSON. The merch and shows are all at ambaumboulevard.com, AMBAUMBLVD.com. And yeah, my new album's out now. Go get that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big shouts out to Travis Thompson.
Hell
Make
yeah.
sure y'all tap in with the movement early.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you.
Hoodrich Radio.